Parsi's Tower of Silence, done in Iran and India. The Tower of Silence is used by the Zoroastrian faith. Their dead are laid out in a tower to be devoured by buzzards, then their bones are put in a pit in the tower to decay. Rainwater washes through the chambers to the bones, and then they are returned to the soil. Mummification is done in ancient Egypt and Asia. In mummification, the organs are removed from the body. The body is otherwise desiccated and protected against pests. A jazz funeral is done in New Orleans, Louisiana, USA. A jazz procession leads the deceased from the funeral home or the church to the grave. Afterward, bands play merrily music at the post-funeral party where life is celebrated, not mourned. Runestones are done in Scandinavia and elsewhere in the world. Norse men erected runestones in memory of the dead. These were tall stones that were carved with exquisite and intricate runes telling of the deceased's deeds. Jade burial suit was done in the Han Dynasty in China. Royal members were buried in ceremonial suits of jade. They were extremely expensive and took years to complete and make. Cremation is done worldwide. Cremation is popular in Buddhism and Hinduism. It has historically been practiced all around the world for many years. Hanging coffins. This is done in China and the Philippines. Hidden high up along mountainsides where it is difficult to reach. It is believed that the closer a coffin is to the sky, the closer the deceased was to reaching heaven. Spirit offerings are done worldwide. These are offerings such as alcohol, rice, food, money, and are sometimes symbolic or literally given to the dead. Famadiana is done in Madagascar. The Malagasy people dig up their dead every 5 to 7 years to take care of them. They then re-wrap the dead, perfume them, dress them, and dance them, and share stories with them before they are reburied. Haida Totem Funeral, North America. Haida people give this honor to shaman chiefs and warriors. The dead would be carved to a pulp, put into a box, and then the box itself would be placed on a high totem pole until it decomposed. Funeral strippers are used in China and Taiwan. Having a well-attended funeral is a subject of great concern in Taiwan. To attract a crowd, some families hire strippers, host dancers, and set out elaborate feasts to entice people to attend the funeral. Totem pass is done in ancient Greece, Egypt, and northeastern Africa. They would carry passports of the dead. These tablets made of metal or stone would have a picture of the deceased on one side and instructions for navigating the afterlife on the other side. The tumulus. This is a carefully constructed burial chamber of several within the tremendous period of Anatolia. It is a 65-meter high with a diameter of 355 meters. It has many entrances and others have large halls, otherwise known as a burial mound. The ancestral altar. Tablets, urns, and other objects are used to represent each deceased ancestor. They practice ancestor worship, namely in China. People maintain household shrines to honor the deceased.